Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GEEKCASTER, everything sci-fi, fantasy, geek media, geek content, and geek culture. I'm your host, Michael, and today we've got in the studio with us, Day.
It's Dayveyonne Bussy, part of Newark International Film Festival and Golden Door International Film Festival. Also, ChemFest in Newark, New Jersey.
You sound like the host version, like a rapper. And I want to make a shout out to Pookie.
Well, we got to make shout out somewhere. We got to advertise.
How's everything today?
It's awesome, bro. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So let's start out with Castlevania. Okay. This was a video game for NES.
NES.
And now it's an animation on Netflix. I've seen all of season 1 and part of season 2. Did you see the whole thing yet?
Yes, I have.
What do you think?
Okay, it was a great introduction. You could kind of relate, and also it opens a new door to those who's basically being introduced to Castlevania.
Okay.
In other words, those who never played the game, from NES to PlayStation, people are not going to get the understanding or the clear understanding of the game because of the fact that it's so much involved with it.
There is a lot going on. A lot of backstory, especially in season 2. They're really trying to pick up on everybody's stuff.
Right.
Which is good. Which is good. I think they need more. I think they need a little bit more time with the brother. Right. I'm feeling that's my favorite character.
No, my favorite character would be Dracula.
Really?
Yes.
Now, why him? Why?
Okay. They basically explain more of his details, explain more of his stories, explain why he did what he did. And the purpose of him doing it is because he found somebody he was happy with. He started to come to light with humans. And then when he had that taken away, he lashed out in anger and he kept his promise. But in the process, he also set it up so his son and 2 other people could kill him at the end.
Gotcha.
So he wanted to die.
Well, my favorite is definitely Isaac because, first of all, for anyone that didn't watch this, he's basically was a slave by someone in looks like the Knights of Templar.
Right.
And
really Egypt, African. You still say Africans are Egyptian, so yeah.
And yeah, it was just interesting to see his character grow from someone that grew up in slavery, wanted to help his master, wanted to be there, was beaten and abused, and he got to the point, hey, you know what? There's no love in this world. If I really want to help this world, I got to help Dracula get rid of this world. And it was so interesting because how many things with animation tackle things with slavery, but yet not make the whole story about slavery. So, which was brilliant. I love it. I wasn't offended by anything. If anything, I thought it was amazing.
It was on point.
Yeah, definitely. So, since I didn't get to see the end, am I going to feel more fulfilled with season 2 than season 1 at the end, or about the same?
You're going to feel about the same, but you are going to feel fulfilled in a sense because you start to understand Dracula's son. Okay. Once he realized, look, I actually killed my father. Sorry for spoilers, but it's been out for how many years?
But still, come on. Oh man!
But just check it out on Netflix.
No, it's worth. The animation is great. Even going back to season 1 when What's the main character? What are the main human heroes? Where his whole family was basically, I think it's Trevor. Yeah, Trevor Belmont.
Yeah, Belmont.
And Trevor Belmont's family for centuries were fighting vampires and looking for potions and magical amulets and everything you could think of
to kill like demons and vampires.
Exactly. And let me tell you, his introduction was great. I would love to see a live action version of just his introduction. I thought it was great filmmaking, and I could say that even though this isn't animation, but it was great filmmaking.
I love one of the scenes where he's like, they was like, "Aren't you a Belmont?" And he was like, "Oh no, I just happened to steal this from one of the places I used to rob or whatever," and then walked off. And then they're like, "Nah, you wouldn't wear that if you was a thief." And it was like, "That's not true." And then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh crap."
They got me. They know who I am.
You are Belmont. Kill him.
Oh man. So that was great. Let's see. Is this Sophia? Sypha? What is the or is it Lisa Tempest? One of the great the heroines.
Yeah. I would say her.
And she has a French accent. Do you remember?
Yeah, she does have a French accent. It's something with Sophia or Sophie.
Sypha Benedice.
Mm-hmm. And she's part of the cult that don't believe in violence and killing and all that stuff. But she's the only one that actually has the ability to do magic out of her group.
There's this one scene where she throws ice and puts a sheet of ice to cut one of the demons in half.
Yeah.
That was so hot that, man, trust me, just that alone, if you just see those two things, great animation, great fighting, a story with some depth. The pacing got me a little bit.
No, the pacing to me was good because it was like a slow, because you don't want to be too fast, but you don't want to, it wasn't that slow. To me, it wasn't that slow. It was like trying to feed you. It's like going to a Portuguese restaurant and they give you a whole plate and you know how to eat portions and save it for later.
You want to savor the food.
Exactly. Besides, like an anime character, like Dragon Ball Z, you're like chewing up like Goku and Vegeta and Broly is just eating like a normal person, which is kind of shocking. But sorry we had to go off topic with that, but back to Castlevania. But this is a series that y'all should check out.
I think so.
I think so. It's on Netflix.
Speaking of Netflix.
Okay.
Let's go with DayBreak. Post-apocalyptic story where only teenagers survive, right?
Correct.
Only for some magical reason.
No. It's not that they survive. What it is they're the only ones because of a vaccination that they have during the
Wait. No, don't give everything away.
Okay.
Don't. Just say the setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Post-apocalypse. Mm-hmm. Kids are alive.
And adults are zombies.
Not technically.
Well, let's just leave it at that as a setup. You just want to give up everything. You're a spoiler.
I'm sorry.
I think
I'm sorry, but just know it's spoiler alerts once you're on this show. If you haven't finished watching it...
Well, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, any episode that you see this man, that one right there, you know there will be spoilers.
Exactly.
I will try to keep him under control. But I could only try. But no, it's very campy, but it's fun. I mean, if you're cooking or cleaning or doing something else, put this on.
No, I would say this. If you're a Nickelodeon fan, but you like dark humor, this is the show for you.
Interesting.
It reminds me of one of the old, like not old school, but stuff that was in the early 2000s.
Well, you know what? It's very much a teenage comedy.
Not really. Well, no.
But that teenagers really shouldn't be watching. It's
exactly.
You know what? It's adults that produced.
It's like people like us, like
right.
Like 18 and up, 18 to 35. That should
as far as the content, it's mature content, but the leads are all. You know what's interesting? As a writer, I wonder if people. And what made me think of this is I saw something with like little kids, and I wonder as writers, do some people write imagining what little kids would say today, or when they have the interactions, they write as far as their memory of what they perceived adults said to them when they were kids? If that makes sense.
Okay.
I wonder. As a writer, what approach do you pick?
See, as a writer, but also as a person that views things, especially I watch a lot of YouTube. If you watch FB, I forgot, it's a show that basically talks about, that has guests come in, they try new things, they have social experiments with the kids or adults or teenagers. And sometimes you'll let the kids interact with certain things to see how the kids interact. So 9 times out of 10, I would say part of it is what...
Get it out.
It's hard because it's like part of it is, I think, it's what parents expose their kids to.
No. From a writer's perspective.
Well,
not real life, but when you write, do you write thinking what you remember from your past or what you think of the present? Because
I think it's between two.
Between the two.
Yeah.
The reason why I bring that up is just because watching this, it seems like the writers and the producers were older, and they're just imagining or reimagining their high school experience. That's what I get from that. I don't really get.
I would say this much. I say that could be part of it, and the other part is the other one.
Okay. And changing gears real quick for all you geeks for technology. So I picked up the Power to Go at Marshall's. Not satisfied.
Can I interject? Go
ahead.
You went to Marshall's. What'd you expect?
Oh man.
Never go to Marshall's. That's like
dun 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 dun.
That's like bringing a housewife to a place that has clothes, and she's like, "Oh, this little thing can charge my phone," and it cops out.
Yeah, well, you know what? It does charge, right? But it's not durable. It's flimsy. And like many chargers on the market, they're not durable, man. Once it drops, it doesn't work the same. If it powers up, yes, it says it has 10,400 milliamps, but it's only given like 2 charges versus the 4 or 5 that it says it could do. 3-year warranty. Well, you know what? This is why you have a 3-year warranty, because you're going to need to bring it back. I'm just saying. So anyway, that's a tech moment. So if you see this, don't do it. Don't do it.
Skip it. Run away.
Yeah, run.
Go get clothes.
Save yourself.
Especially avoid Marshalls at all times.
Well, you know what? Now, Marshalls does sometimes have interesting furniture stuff.
Okay.
Again, they're also owned by Home Goods. It's like the same company. So sometimes when it goes through the cycle of the Home Goods, then it sends it to Marshalls as far as like chairs and other house stuff. So not bad for everything.
You know, you see my face.
I know.
It's
once you get into that Susie Homemaker phase, you'll open up and you'll like it.
I will never.
Now you're watching too much Castlevania. Mr. Beaumont, you really feel...
I will suck your blood.
You know? But anyway, back to DayBreak. Graphics were great. The effects were great. Matthew Broderick.
Oh, yes.
Is a part of that series. And they couldn't help it. They definitely did a Bueller kind of jab a couple times.
Yeah, they did.
During,
with certain characters and stuff like that.
And this, besides the violence and having zombie-esque adults and stuff like that, it definitely, vibrates that whole era of teenage movies, 16 Candles and all that other good stuff. Different writers, more adult. Well, they didn't have the violence. That's the thing. But it was cheeky.
I won't agree with you with the Ferris Bueller. Oh yeah, okay. I can get with you with 16 Candles. I can get with you on 16. You know
what I'm saying?
But with a twist.
Definitely, yeah. So what else? What else we said we were going to cover today?
Okay. This is the moment where we actually get dark and gritty and expose our black exploitations. Welcome to I Am Dolemite, the series on Netflix.
Yes, sir. Dolemite. Now, that's not the right... that's the...
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I just felt like doing that because it's stuck in my damn head. Darn head.
So, Eddie Murphy stars as Rudy Ray Moore,
who is the
creator, producer,
and actor of
Dolemite. Black exploitation film. And, I say films because he did a lot of things with that character and other characters. What do you think?
I loved it. I loved that movie. I was shocked. I felt as though Eddie Murphy made a huge comeback with his career by doing this movie. Because he actually... It wasn't even meant to be the way it was until he actually brought out the true Eddie Murphy that we all missed and loved to play that role as the person.
No, what do you mean by that? Because he really didn't go anywhere. He started doing more music, started doing reggae.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the thing about back in... Okay.
You mean just him being something comedic?
Yes, and adult-wise comedic. By using a bio film to tell a story.
Right.
Because we're so used to Eddie Murphy doing Beverly Hills Cop, the stand-up comedy that made him famous, Raw, with the help of his brother, Charlie Murphy, may he rest in peace. These are the things we missed about Eddie Murphy, because once Eddie Murphy went commercial, back in, I'll say, the early 2000s.
And what you mean by that is all the Disney films.
The stuff that Eddie Murphy was just putting himself in that wasn't too funny. And it was like, Eddie, this is not you.
Well, I want to be fair and also limit some expectation. Now, this is a biopic. It's a story about... Because right now we're in this era of the first black this, the first black studio, the first black... The reality is, it's all been done before.
Right.
And Rudy Ray Moore, he was one of those pioneers. So, but anyway, back to expectations. It's not a comedy. There's funny moments in it, but it's definitely not a comedy.
He just happened to make it into a comedy.
Well, no, it's not really.
Because it had a lot of funny. I'm going to be honest. It had a lot of.
Yeah, but it's a biopic. I just don't want people to
think it's
going to be raw or
okay.
Delirious.
I'm going to be honest with the audience. It's not raw like the stand-up comedy Raw that he did or any other stuff that he did.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Put on your phone. Let's. How do they describe the film? Do they say it's Do they call it a drama or just a biopic?
Okay.
How do they? Let's see. Because I mean, it's a story of a performer, Rudy Ray Moore, who assumed the role of the iconic pimp named Dolemite during the 1970s. So, if you're expecting to roll and laugh every 5 seconds, this is not
it.
If anything, it's a dramedy, but it's not a comedy. But it is great, and I think every day is a great day to see Eddie Murphy.
Exactly. Well.
Stop it.
I'm not trying to be harsh. I love Eddie Murphy. But there's certain movies that he did that I was like, this is not funny.
Well, yeah, but let's be positive, because this is not one of them.
No, this was
when it was appropriate, it was funny. And you know what? It was nice to see Wesley Snipes.
Oh, yes.
And he did his thing as well. I think with this one, a lot of the comedians that were a part of it were humorous when they needed it to be.
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to think.
You trying to get your phone?
Yeah. I was like,
as he's not on camera for a reason.
Yes.
Fine.
There must be a reason why I'm not.
Dun, dun. So, yeah, man, there's a lot. You guys definitely should check this out. Who we got? We got Wesley Snipes in there.
You got Mike Epps. You have the guy from what's the other from the Hot Tub Time Machine. You had Jordan. Is it Jordan Peele? No, not Jordan Peele. Michael Keane. What is his name? The Jordan Peele and
Key
and Peele.
Well, Key.
Yeah,
Key is a part of it.
Yeah. And who else they had that was a comedic? Trying to remember. That's all I can think of right now.
All right, we have Eddie Murphy, Wesley Snipes, Keegan-Michael Key, which is his name. Keegan-Michael Key.
Keegan-Michael Key.
You got Craig Robinson.
Oh, yeah, Craig Robinson.
Mike Epps. Titus Burgess. Divine Joy Randolph. Who else?
And Wesley Snipes.
Chris Rock is in it.
Oh, he was?
Really cool. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, yeah, I did remember Snoop Dogg. Oh, yeah, Chris Rock was in it. He was the voice jockey.
T.I.
Yeah. See, this was like an all-black cast, but, you know.
There were some white folk in there, too.
I ain't say, I'm not
You said all black. So I have to correct you.
Okay.
I have to correct you.
Okay.
Because I don't want no one giving me comments on YouTube. You know how they are.
Wait, let me go back.
I'm not letting it happen. It's not going down like that today.
I am so sorry, audience.
But no, definitely check it out. It's worth it. And it's history. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
And it teaches a lot of people about and educate them more about the black exploitation films. Like, look at Sweet Badass Song. Black exploitation by Marvin Van Peebles, pretty much. Mario Van Peebles' father.
I got issues with that film, but we'll talk about that another time. In fact, maybe we'll always throw in.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do a whole thing on black
exploitation films.
Yeah, because there's some that have made it in the history books that I'm just like, what? Do what?
Because you gotta look at it this way: the producers, the financiers, how it was advertised, all that counts.
What?
Calm yourself down. We're going to discuss this in another episode.
Another time. So hold on a second, because I have some notes over here, because sometimes you have to do that.
Yes.
Dolemite, Castlevania, DayBreak. Oh, have you seen Prank Encounters?
I've watched that. That really doesn't catch my... I'm going to be honest with the audience. Stuff like that I'll watch, but I'll maybe make it to 1 or 2 episodes and then I can't.
Gotcha.
Because the concept is good, but it's just... I guess when you're the audience and you already know what's going on and you see who they trying to get, and it's like, okay, like... why am I invested in this?
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to see the guy with the lisp from
Stranger Things.
He is so famous for a lisp. Like, that's amazing. Yeah. Again, it's one of those, if you're cooking, cleaning, you're doing something else, maybe playing cars, painting, watching the paint dry, something else. Mm-hmm. Not too bad to have it on.
Like, that's something you could do that with what you described. But DayBreak, I wouldn't put that in that category because I actually sat the whole Saturday binge watching and stuff, that show.
Okay.
And I really got interested, especially with the teacher.
She did a really good job as far as that role. I think she was one of the best actors in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Definitely. She reminds me of another actress, though. Can't remember, but she just looks like someone. At first I was like, who is this? But she did a great job. And she's part of Screen Actors Guild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Screen Actor / AFTRA.
After, yeah.
That's how you tell I'm old school SAG. Because I say SAG.
SAG after.
SAG-AFTRA. Anyway, what's your social media, sir?
All right, my Facebook account is Dayveyonne Bussey, DayVeonne, Bussey Bussey. Yes, I'm clapping.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm sorry. Or you can go on my Instagram. You can either use my name that I just gave you for Facebook, or you could type in the first space black space Deadpool.
Wait, don't you have to do underscores on that?
No, it's just space.
You know what? Just look for him through GeekCaster. You'll find him.
Yes, you'll find me. It's
That's too much.
It's too much. Just find. You could find me. I'm easy to find. My name is original.
All right, and mine is simple. Michael 7 Michael on IG, and you could always check out GeekCaster as well on IG. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you, Mr. Bussey.
And thank you, Michael.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you, audience, and thank him too.
Yes, and if you like what we do, go to GeekCaster.com and donate. You could say, hey, you know what? One time, monthly, whatever you want to do, but we want to keep doing this, so support, and that will be great and awesome. Also, if you have original content, you could also be a part of the platform. Just go to GeekCaster.com. If you're watching this on cable, thank you, but please check us out on the site. We do a lot of stuff. Support. Come on. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.
Woohoo! We out!
Or are we in? But thank you.
But thank you.
No, but thank you.
Thank you.
No, but thank you.
All right, that's enough. Thank you.